Hello, my peeps, and this is, yeah, Ace Combat 7 Skies Unknown, and we have a guest with us who is playing a different game, so,
Aww.
whatever you do, don't say anything about Aiden unless it's positive, alright? Let's just get that clear with you guys. Alright, we can either do standard, controlling, or expert. Let's go expert. Guess we're gonna do campaign. New game. And let's just go normal.
Does the color of the sky mean anything special to you? It does to me. A hell of a lot. When I close my eyes, the sky in my dreams is a deep, dark blue. Pilots have been in my family for 4 generations. Flying's in my DNA. Even so, my grandpa didn't want me joining the Air Force. He lost faith in the Ocean Air Defense the day my dad died in battle.
You know, Abby, I wish you could see what it's like up there. Cruising above the clouds, the dark blue of the stratosphere. Nothing beats being at the controls and seeing it from the cockpit. Look here.
Gramps tossed a magazine over to me with an article. Unmanned fighters are no longer a dream, it read. Pilots taking to the skies will soon be a distant memory.
I don't see anything good coming from that.
Know what? Lying smack dab in the middle of the desert west of here, there's a bunch of planes from the last war. Some of them have been mothballed, but most of them are just rusted piles of junk waiting to be scrapped. Gramps was really good friends with the super there, so he got to take whatever he wanted, no questions asked. That's how we got the parts to build our own plane. Now, when I say we, I mean me, my grandpa, and his old war buddies. I cut my teeth working with those geezers. They taught me their skills and some dirty jokes. But with their aging eyeballs and whatnot, I ended up having to do most of the work myself. I was at the airstrip doing some flight training when I saw it. A prototype drone. It wasn't much of a plane, more of a trash can with wings.
Laugh at it all you want, kid. But technology's always changing. If you don't keep up with it, it'll leave your ass behind.
Facts.
It took 6 years and 8 months to get that engine running. And it took us another 1.5 years after that to finally get the balance of the airframe just right. I'd gone from being a little girl to, well, still a girl, just older. But now, I was all alone. Wherever the souls of my Gramps and his pals are flying, I hope it's peaceful. Then, finally, I was ready to break the sound barrier. All this plane could do was take off, accelerate, and fly up.
The sound in my headphones is amazing. Oh my gosh. If you have headphones, turn it all the way up.
So, I flew up, straight up, through the clouds, higher into the sky. Dark blue. I could almost touch it. Then I saw Osius fighters. They were tailing something. A drone. They were going full out chasing that thing. Doing 30 Gs at least. Damn, I've never seen anything move that fast. It had a rose painted on it. The Erusian emblem. But that country's a whole continent away from here.
Crap. You should have put in my investment in this piece of junk. Should have built a deterrent too.
Mission 1. Charge assault.
Is everyone here? Settle down. I said settle down. You have all been instrumental in helping to maintain peace in Usea as members of the International Union Peacekeeping Force. Until today. Earlier, our radar site informed us that a group of unidentified aircraft was approaching. Communication systems went down immediately afterwards. We are led to conclude that they have attacked the site. Here's your mission. It's possible that the Usian ceasefire agreement has been broken for the first time in over a decade. As of today, the Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron of the IUPF has been put on high alert. All members who have been ordered to sortie, fly there immediately. Find the unidentified craft, then use your weapons to round them up and force them to land. If the hostiles counterattack, then you will...
What the hell was that? There's smoke! We're under attack. Numerous unidentified aircraft confirmed overhead. What? How is that possible?
Oh no, what?
Many injured.
Scramble! All units, take off and eliminate the unidentified craft attacking the base. This is not a drill.
Do I get to... Alright, here we go. We're gonna do this one.
Mage Squadron, aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
Yay!
Radar site's still silent. Scramble. Get those birds in the sky. We're sitting ducks. What's happening? Bombers incoming. Don't know how many.
Let's clear that runway. We don't got all day here.
Mage Squadron, head to runway. Column Squadron, take off. Link to Skykeeper. Hurry, Mage Squadron. Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back. Mage 2, clear for takeoff. The situation is tight. It's
how do you...
a welcoming party, but we have faith in you. Good luck.
Control, do me a favor and get that bird in the air ASAP.
Hear that? Column Squadron and your wingmen are
Ooh.
airborne. Take off and form up with Mage 1. Mage 2 altitude restriction is lifted. Good luck.
The carrier. Whoa. Looks like the harbor's taken a lot of damage.
Can't have any more casualties. Time to stop the bullshit.
Ah!
Mage 2, form up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Roger that.
Going for understood.
This is the AWAC Skykeeper. Take down all unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts. They hit our radars hard in the last attack. Expect the worst and stay sharp.
Wilco. Trigger, I'm your wingman. Fly with me now. That's what it means to be in an element. You gotta keep an eye out for enemy bombers.
Woohoo! This is... Even though I'm not playing in VR, this is amazing.
Okay, here we go. Looks like bombers have been located. It's showtime, Trigger. Let's see if you can handle the spotlight. You're a good pilot, or so I told them. I had to fill an empty spot, so play along. It's still a leash, though.
Woo, I did it!
Bomber confirmed down. Good job, Mage 2.
Not bad, Mage 2. Trigger, switch your radar. See if you can locate the enemy. They're way overhead.
Harbor fuel storage is intact. It's asking for another round. All escorts form up for another attack. Point is
Fox 2! Watch out for the support aircraft.
Rifle 3 engaging.
Eagle 2, bandit!
Rifle 3 engaging.
Target confirmed down. Looking good, Mage 2.
Trigger, don't forget your special weapon.
Hostile has a lock.
Mage 2, Fox 3.
That's it. It's great when it's simple.
Enemy bomber down. Nice going, Mage 2.
Not too shabby, Mage 2. You still got a long way to go, kid. I'll give you some pointers back at base if you can make it in one piece.
I'm cornered.
Gollum, Mage, 2 new enemy groups.
This is HQ. Attention all combat groups. Are there any drones? Verify.
Drones? Are you kidding me right now? Jesus, this is the kind of shit that really chaps my ass. UAVs. I can't tell them apart.
Fox 3.
Harbor facilities and carriers destroyed. Combat mission accomplished. We still got half our baggage. Emptying them with hangars and runways.
Mage 2's bandit confirmed down.
They can burn with their whole payload. Got it. He's fine.
Bomber hit by a missile. Fox 2. You're almost out of special weaponry. 1 remaining.
Mage 2, keep your focus. You got this.
Missed both of them.
Mage 2 locked.
Oh, I did that Top Gun style.
To Gollum and Mage, job well done. All bombers are down. Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
Good
Woo!
going, Mage 2. Flight commander looks like he's got what it takes. Let's slow down. It's just one sortie. Don't try to be a hero. I want you to make it back in one piece, you hear?
Yeah, I gotta side with the boss man on this.
Gollum Squadron, this is HQ. Did you confirm any drones?
What's the deal with all the drones?
Gollum 1.
Pull up, pull up.
Report for debriefing.
Seawater at Custer Bay. I am Princess Rosa Cosette Delise of the Kingdom of Erusia. Citizens of Erusia.
Well, that took forever. I don't think I did too bad.
We are currently assessing the damage to the base. We have confirmed that the aircraft carrier Albatross was sunk. We know the attacking bogies were from Erusia. International Union peacekeeping forced bases all over the Usian continent. Many wars are lost by failing to recover from the opening blows. That means successfully retaliating was very important. You may have turned the tides of battle here. You have our thanks.
Okay. I think I did pretty well. Feature unlocked. The aircraft tree has been unlocked in campaign mode. Woo! You can now upgrade part. You can now upgrade parts in campaign mode. Alright, let's go on to the next mission.
As of 1 p.m. today, the Kingdom of Erusia has declared war on the Osean Federation. As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Osean carriers currently at sea. Hold on. I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Usea, has been seized by the Erusian army. Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusia, on the continent of Usea, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now. The Executive Office of the Osean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Usian peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Breaking news from ENN. Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Osean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
The world was screwed. 20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Usea was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head-to-head, and the so-called righteous Oseans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Usians, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Usea, paid for by the Oseans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans. But to the folks in Erusia, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusia went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone. The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusia didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer. In case you were wondering, yeah, I survived. I crashed in a bombed-out Osean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye. I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship, too. We We headed off down south for several days and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusia on the opposite side of the Yuzian continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was just one big fat lie. The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit?
Nope.
I tried to escape. They found out and set the dogs on me.
Mission to charge the enemy. That cutscene was long as heck.
Has made a declaration to the Ocean Federation.
Oh no, there's more.
In the Yuzian continent, stationing the IUN peacekeeping force, that we are now at war. Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Erusia are currently appearing throughout Yusia. The combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent, and they are now encroaching on us in the east. Additionally, the multinational space elevator has been seized by the Erusian military. After the previous war, the space elevator became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns. Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence over the entire continent. We cannot turn a blind eye to this critical situation. The Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron has been entered into the order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advance element. First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east of Schofield Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops. The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat. However, there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support. If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
Alright. There's me and Clown. Or there's us. Then there's one enemy. Then there's all these enemies, and then there's more in the back. Alright. You can to attain aircraft weapons and aircraft parts to the aircraft tree to gain the upper hand in the mission. Alright, turns out I can't buy anything. I don't have enough points. Ah! That is way too complicated, but I will figure it out as I go. Wait, what is that? Huh. Is that a laser? Light bliss. Alright, I'm just gonna act like I know what that is. For right now, I'll do some more research later.
Sortie, ASAP.
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target, but but HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep.
Fox 2.
Hell yeah, hostile has been eliminated.
Intercept! Fire the AA! Get the radar vehicle out of there!
Missile launch. Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion.
Target is destroyed. All transports have been destroyed, but only carrying. Good work, Trigger. The enemy's a lovely pile of scrap.
Watch your tail, enemy behind you! Rock acquired.
Bandit acquired. Go forward. Enemy has locked me.
Attack.
It didn't connect.
5 minutes remaining.
Missile incoming. Break.
Launch operations complete.
There's more of them.
What happened? Status report.
Multiple bogies on radar. They're close.
Wait, they're being launched.
You're cleared to engage. They're probably hostile.
Judging by the way they look and move, they gotta be drones. Well spotted, clown. No doubt about it, we're dealing with UAVs. But that doesn't change a thing. Just think of them as somewhat clever decoys. Take them all down. These drones have great agility. All aircraft. You know what high G turns are, right? Use them. I'm iced up.
I'm in his blind spot. He's mine.
Woo!
Kill
I
trigger.
did it.
Enemy aircraft confirmed down.
The skies are clear. Nice work, everyone. Mission complete. RTB.
No casualties. We couldn't have done any better. Returning to base.
I don't know. Maybe the bandits we took down caused civilian casualties.
No
Doing
point
it
arguing,
inverted.
That's how war is these days. You shoot, someone gets killed. The guys in charge take care of the rest.
That took forever.
You've given us air superiority by destroying their radar. The first barrier keeping us from retaking the space elevator is gone. Now is the time to group up and begin the counteroffensive. Let us reclaim what is ours.
Yeah! Woo! Let's go. Alright, let's go to the next mission. Two-pronged strategy.
The surprise attacks carried out after the declaration of war saw the peacekeeping forces of various countries, including Osea, suffer major damage. The ships moored around the space elevator and near Gandar Bay have been hit particularly hard. Numerous ships have been sunk and abandoned. Fortunately, our cutting-edge aircraft carrier Kestrel 2 was at sea, so it was spared from the attack. Kestrel 2 is now preparing to launch another attack against Erusia's capital, Farbanti. The aircraft carrier Vulture also managed to escape Gandar Bay safely. However, it lost all its aircraft, so it's sailing empty. Today, the International Union Peacekeeping Force reclaims its bid to the space elevator. The Fort Gray's Island Air Base Squadron will rendezvous with the carrier Vulture for a joint mission. The first objective will be to seize air superiority in Schoppenberg in order to secure a route for the support squadrons. The enemy maintains air superiority over Schoppenberg, so expect heavy resistance from enemy aircraft. There's more, so listen carefully. Right from the start of the war, the enemy has been deploying drones. They're using a new advanced type of drone.
Oh.
The unmanned airborne aircraft carrier, the Arsenal Bird, carries this new drone, MQ-101. The Osean Army headed up the development of the massive Arsenal Birds and dispatched them to the space elevator to provide support. However, it's been reported that the carriers may have fallen into the hands of the Erusian forces. If that's true, it could be a significant obstacle for us. We need to regain control of the space elevator ASAP. Good luck out there.
Alright, there's me and Clown. There's all of our allies, and then... Alright, that's not that many enemies. And depends on how good they're... how, like, difficult they are. Alright, aircraft tree. What do you reckon? What should we buy? On the F-14D is pretty cool. And plus, I love F-14s. So, like, probably one of my favorite planes. And... but... Right. We got a new plane. Let's see this bad boy. Woo! 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 Oh! Oh, look at that thing. Oh! Oh my god! Oh my gosh, that's so freaking cool. Whoa! I'll buy that. I'm gonna also buy that. Hold on, wait. Let's also buy this fin. F-14. Oh my gosh, it's freaking beautiful. Alright. That's freaking sick, I love that. We're gonna do that.
Mage Squadron, aircraft preparations complete.
So cool. Oh my gosh. F-14D. I don't have the Top Gun Maverick expansion, so I don't have the F-14A. FA-4, whatever you want to call it.
Mage 2, begin takeoff sequence. You're clear for launch. Mage 2 is away.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Gollum and the other base's squadrons already joined forces and are engaged. You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action. Mage Squadron, eliminate all bandits in the current airspace. We have the upper hand, but that doesn't mean we can ease up. Good luck.
Mage 1, Wilco.
Targeting range of guns.
Behind one.
Grand 3, bailing out.
Got him.
Repeating.
Mage 2, hostile has a lock. I'm taking down.
The enemy has a lock.
Looks like they weren't ready for a fight. Nice kill.
One remaining.
Getting out of block. Breaking.
They have a lock on you. Shake them.
Block 2.
Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
I haven't even broken a sweat.
Seems to be crazy to pick a fight with us. A rabid dog would know better.
Missile incoming! Evade! Break!
What the hell?
Caution! Missile!
Caution! A large aircraft is approaching. All aircraft, stay alert.
Oh, what the heck is that? That is huge. Whoa. That thing is huge. Or at least it looks huge. Well, that just happened.
Shit, Golem 2, do you copy?
This is Golem 2. Instruments still appear to be functioning okay.
I'm breaking up!
Skeleton 2 lost.
We got incoming!
Skeleton Squadron is down. Got too many losses. All squadrons, command has ordered a complete withdrawal. Leave the operation
What
area
just?
immediately.
Whoa. What? I got these. Come on. Come on. I'm gonna end all of you.
Get those UAVs off of France. That a boy, Mage 2. Just keep firing.
Mage 2, UAV down. Keep it up, buddy.
Not good. Brownie, break off.
Mage 2, locked.
I can't see. I'm freezing.
Mage 2, target down. Mage 2, UAV down. Mage 2 shot down.
Good job, Mage
Come on,
2.
come on, come on, come on.
As many guys out here as possible.
I'm grateful you're around.
Golem 2, what's your status? Status report.
He's a predator. The weak get eaten.
Bandit is down.
Golem 2, lost.
Shit.
I got him.
Keeper, where's the one that got Brownie?
Afraid he's long gone by now.
I got him.
Sorry.
Where's the others? Where are the other enemies? What the heck? I got them all.
All UAVs have been splashed.
I said what I had to say. About what? Not a girl who'd retreat. Just not in her DNA. That was the right decision at the time. No, I should have never let a fledgling like her out of my reach to begin with.
Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, withdraw.
That was intense.
Mage 2, we have you on radar. You are cleared for approach. The deck is clear. Mage 2, you are cleared for landing. Good work, Mage 2.
I did it.
I knew you'd be back.
I did it.
Return to base.
I did it. Thank you everybody very much for watching. If you made it through the whole entire video, make sure to leave a like and maybe subscribe. And while you're at it, follow the Insta, follow my TikTok, join my Discord server. Just got that started up like a few weeks ago. But yeah, other than that, hopefully you guys have an amazing rest of your day, and as always, stay positive, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.